Call 1-888-928-2079. Introducing new Roxanne Gel. The first step.
Hi guys, welcome back to Metaphor. Let's see.
So you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Roxanne Gel.
This message is for anyone and everyone with Medicare. Do you have the coverage you need? Medicare plans can change every year. And right now is the 2025 Medicare annual enrollment period. Do you know about Medicare Part C? It's also called Medicare Advantage. Are you confused about what Medicare Part C covers and what benefits you can get in your zip code? Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country. Do you have the coverage you need? 2025 Medicare Advantage plans are now available. So now's the time
That must be the recruitment center.
Medicare to call.
I'll let you take it from here.
Medicare
It should be pretty straightforward.
Call the number on your
And if
screen
they start
to
asking
speak with a
questions,
licensed
just be as
insurance
honest
agent.
as you
Get your
can.
questions
Mine
about your
will only make
Medicare
us more
coverage
suspicious.
answered and see
So long
what
as you don't
additional
compromise the
benefits
mission,
are
you're fine.
available to you in
Good
your
luck in
zip
there.
code. A
Nothing
Medicare
to
Part C
do.
plan could help you save money and include additional benefits. Enrollment in a Medicare Part C plan is not automatic.
Okay,
You should call
got
now
this.
even if you called last year. You could be eligible for plans with additional benefits or cost savings you may not be receiving or that may have previously not been
Shit.
Medicare Advantage plans can change every year. Call now.
Why are you
Medicare
here?
annual enrollment period ends December 7th. With just one call, you can see if there are changes
Perhaps
to your
your
plan in the
noble
coming months.
family
There is a
collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's work. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
Fine, Lord. Welcome to the Guards, where it will be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. Mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You have learned your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful we're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? Little your kind was long gone.
For the first time ever on TV, including my standard size my pillow, only $14.88. They've never been offered this low before. We have limited quantities at this price, so limit's going to be 10, and once they're gone, they're gone.
Next January, one of us will be president. If it's Donald Trump, he will wake up every
Good.
day and stew over his enemies list. That will help no one. If I am president, I'll be focused on my to-do list for you, the American people. I'll cut costs
An
by
orphan,
cracking down on
good.
corporate prices.
The army can
Make
always
housing
use more of
affordable,
those.
lower taxes for middle-class families, and protect Social
So,
Security.
what brings
I
you
will focus on getting things done. I'm Kamala Harris, and I hope this message.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work.
Here's a look at where they will be later
So,
today.
what can
Former
you
President
bring to
Trump
our
holds
beloved
rallies in
cause?
Virginia.
Any skills to speak
And
of?
wrapped up, Vice President Harris also heads to Tokyo State for
I've got a
rally
sharp
tonight
mind.
after the rally in
Yes, you and every
They're running
unschooled
mates busy
troglodyte.
in Arizona.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Scottsdale, Arizona, and Governor Tim Walz is making stops in Flagstaff and Tucson. We're down to the 13th swing state, Wisconsin, where early voting has already surpassed all ballots cast in 2020. And Wharton County there is considered a bellwether for Wisconsin and the nation. Mike Tobin is live in Door County, Wisconsin, with what voters are saying. So what are they saying?
You know your letters do. We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lads. Welcome to the garden.
Yes.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor is nicer. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to next.
Because of the diverse population. The economy is driven by tourism, shipbuilding, manufacturing, and a whole lot of retirees. As a result, you have a melting pot of political ideals, but you have a lot of people who can still sit down and have a pint or a cup of coffee together and get along. I'd like to think that people here in the house, that you can have a conversation with it.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
Everyone in Wisconsin knows the nation is after their 10 electoral votes, so they're giving their role as a potential kingmaker goal is
Something like human.
That's about 250,000 more than 2020 at this time. Both candidates in Milwaukee last night, and the trend here in Wisconsin is that the population centers around Milwaukee or around the capital of Madison, they vote very liberal. If you get out into the farmland, that's Trump.
An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. Spare up in my hands.
There you go.
Give it here.
There you go.
Brutals! With crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
During your visit and rally in Fort Worth, promising you the city with the largest highway majority in the country.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right? Thanks. You didn't have to do that. Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magma crystals, so with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Voting in their first presidential election, both of them told me that they are casting their ballots for former President Trump. The former president was stopping here in
Protect
Dearborn
it with your
yesterday,
life.
trying to win over more people like that. The folks that I talked to,
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Gallica. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. You will be deployed to Free Fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Hey.
That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Inflation has come down during the Biden-Harris administration. And I'll end with this, Eric. That's the fact that another key voting bloc
Look
here
at all
in
the other
Michigan is going to be
recruits.
the United Auto
They really
Workers.
are desperate for new blood.
That union has endorsed
Oh,
Harris,
right.
but the fact
I know
of
you
the
don't know
matter
what our
is
contact
also
looks like yet,
in
but
members
he'll
who
know
say
you by your
that
sword.
they support
He'll also know right away where we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
This transition to electric vehicles, they feel that Biden and Harris are forcing Americans to buy those types of vehicles. They think former President Trump has the right idea when it comes to letting people choose.
Is it morning already?
They want to drive.
Does it look like morning? Look, I just
Thousands of troops in Spain are digging through.
can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
GLP-1. Now available at new.com.
What makes America great? When we're down, we rise. We fix the broken. We heal the hurt.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
There's no
So
challenge
it's a
too
fantasy
big
world
for the
made up by the
Americans.
author.
Today,
The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw.
releasing
In
millions of
this
illegal
world, there is only one tribe.
We're less
All
safe.
people accept each other,
Crime is rising.
and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow.
Paying more and getting
So not even any fairies?
Kamala Harris
I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery.
hands.
The megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled, and in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people it reads,
This is our leader.
all lives are equal. Wow.
Donald change.
You see, no magic, no tribal conflict,
What will you do?
and equality for all?
Our outages
It really does sound like a fantasy.
inconvenient.
But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
Your life goes on.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Have a general understanding. And
I'll
special
just read more.
financing and low monthly
Good
payment
night.
options are available. Or go online now to enlist your free quote. Power your life with Generac. There's some feelings you can get with any sports book. What you gonna do with this? But the feeling that no matter what, you're taking care of. Oh, I just need my days. You only get that here at Sportsbook Board in Vegas, where they know how to treat you right. You talking to Jamie Foxx? Bonus bets, exclusive offers, real world rewards. BetMGM. Download it today.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix it. You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince, but I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the
kingdom was full of legendary heroes, so I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it would be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Prosecution argues that Penny went way too far in subduing Haley, but the defense argues that he showed courage in protecting his fellow rider. C.B. Cotton is in New York City with more. C.B.
However, the prosecution and defense appear to agree on the opening statement, saying that scared of Jordan was on drugs. Penny was the one to subdue Neely, but how Penny went about doing that
I won't
is
give up.
disagreement. Prosecutors saying and telling jurors in their opening statements that Penny was reckless and continued to apply pressure to Neely's neck even after Neely lost consciousness. They said Penny, as a former Marine, should have known better, and they said evidence shows after Penny let up, he never tried to check on Neely while waiting for police to arrive. Penny's defense lawyers saying during their opening statements that their client heard Neely say, "I will kill," while approaching women on the train. They argued Penny had no chance to de-escalate the situation, claiming the chokehold Penny used was a non-fatal one that Penny learned in martial arts training. They also told jurors not a single 911 call described Penny as the aggressor. But perhaps the most dramatic moments in the courtroom came when prosecutors called some of their first witnesses, police officers who responded that day, and we got to watch never-before-seen body camera video showing Penny's initial encounter with police and the frantic moments when officers tried to revive Neely.
Let's see.
Hold on. This place here.
Let's see.
Hold on.
Let's see.
So prosecutors argued that those statements were on body camera video
Don't forget.
proof that Penny disregarded Neely's humanity, whereas Penny's defense lawyers argued they're actually proof that Penny has nothing to do cooperated with police. The trial resumes on Monday.
Let's save it.
Testimony from several leaders who were there that day.
Transporting
KCB
the
Cotton Live in New York
arrives at
City.
its
Thank you.
destination.
Eric.
A fellow jury in Kentucky last night convicted a former Louisville police officer charged in the 2020 death of
The Northern Border Fort.
former Louisville officer.
The towering fortress was
Fired
built
10
during the
rounds at
annexation
Taylor
war
in a
in
Dodge
the
truck
mountains at
raid.
the edge of the
It cost her
territory.
life. She died,
Even now,
sparking widespread
soldiers are sent
protests.
there for its
Just months
strategic
before the
importance
death
to the
of
war
George Floyd.
and to combat the
Jury
rising
found
waves
Atkinson
of
guilty of
monsters.
using excessive
Fresh-faced
force,
soldiers
saying he
disembarked
violated
from their
Taylor's
coaches
Fourth
at the
rights.
foot of a
He is
steep
the first
ascent to the
officer
fort. The first of many uphill
faces a
battles.
maximum sentence of life in prison.
The thousands of soldiers have deployed in eastern Spain to help after the worst flooding the country has seen in decades. The floods have killed
finally.
more than 200 people.
Can hardly feel my legs.
Stephanie Bennett has more.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time.
Those rescue efforts are still
Stand to
as they search for the
curse.
unknown.
You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I am rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Swept away cars with destroyed homes.
Spare us this
Now,
drivel.
also businesses were also swept
Say,
in those.
friend,
The floods disrupted,
I'm
of
curious.
course, red lives.
What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Disaster in the European nation recently.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than hammering eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay. Oh, God. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. And just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay? Yep. Actually,
I see.
this is...
Republicans currently own a very slim majority in the House. Well, Fox News Carolina say 22 races. So toss-ups. And everyone's happy. There's a pressure. They move the House.
There it is.
Hi, Eric. The Golden State has 52 houses, more than any other state, and 6 of them are in play. Representatives then pick up the
We have to help the survivors.
Former President Donald Trump praised Representative Ken Howard, the longest serving Republican in the California congressional delegation at a rally in Central Valley 7 weeks ago. The Republican incumbent is in a rematch when the very close race in the 2022 election, the Democratic candidate won. California's 31st district. Now, in this congressional district, it now houses parts of Southern California, including Palm Springs. Take a listen to what Trump had to say about this candidate.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Helping Ken Howard and the Republicans compete in toss-up congressional races to help the GOP maintain the majority in the House.
I hate that everybody glosses over that. They look at where it's talk about the congressional seats. You talk about the majority that we have in Congress right now. Comes out of California, it's really important.
Two Republicans are also fighting to win tight congressional races in Orange County, and historically Republican stronghold here in California. Some legal analysts say Orange County has been center left in recent years. Now, from the Democratic House
Take care of it, please.
Schiff is competing in California Senate race. He has a decisive lead in polls against former Dodger star Steve Garvey, and Schiff is scheduled to be in Orange County tomorrow to campaign
Things will be fine.
for the Democrats.
Here we go. We're here to stop you.
let's do this.
In that area, Eric, well, it's that time of year.
Let's go.
About to fall back. Daylight saving time ends overnight
The
at 2
power
a.m.
of the hard.
Be sure to turn your clocks back before bed.
We're here.
Eastern, the
Burn to us.
is up next.
All right. Victory is ours.
Looks like we're safe for now. Right!
It's most folks there. Each day is a unique day, and things to do. That's why you choose Concerta to help them get your best spot. And if you decide to start step, you see, bring on that.
Muchas observation constantly since your faith. Torturing Christian leaders, destroying churches, and burning Bibles. It has been thousands of Ukrainian children unfolding the hostage in Russia. Brutally assaulted and raped women of all ages. Freedom and democracy are under attack, and Ukraine is the front. Freedom isn't free. Together, we must stand for justice.
This is an important message for everyone on Medicare. Right now is the Medicare annual enrollment period, and today we are talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now. You may be eligible for plans in your zip code with additional benefits or cost savings you may not be receiving now, or that may have previously not been available to you. Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country.
We have the edge. Let's take them
If you're on Medicare, you can call. If you called last year, you can check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional
I won't hold
benefits
back.
or cost
Fire.
savings.
One left.
Keep it up. Burn to us.
If you don't get Medicare Medicare Part C benefits automatically, so call
No way I'm stopping here. Strive for greater heights.
Obligation Medicare benefits review. Just call 800-454-1178. 800-454-1178. This is an important message for everyone on Medicare. Right now is the Medicare annual enrollment period, and today we are talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now. You are eligible for plans in your zip code with additional benefits or cost savings.
This is our chance. Stay calm. A tough one.
The power of one.
That'll do.
Check to see if there is a area with additional benefits or cost savings. Call to speak with a licensed agent.
Next one will fall just as easy.
I think we're in the clear.
Benefits automatically, so call now for your free 2025 obligation Medicare benefits review. Just call 800-454-1178. 800-454-1178.
If you see use for it, I say take it.
We do business different from the other guys. We design and test our own tools and sell them directly to you. No middleman. No folks in suits telling us to raise prices for that. Just quality tools you can trust at prices you'll love. Every aisle, every day. That's how we like to do business here. Whatever you do it for us, not for free.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey,
Welcome to the Journal Editorial
okay?
Report. With just 3 days to go.
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Let's settle this quick.
Let's go. Burn. Still up.
North Carolina. The
power of fire.
Excellent.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Cat.
Didn't have a fighting chance for that.
Election, so either candidate break out in the final days of the campaign as Democrat closer and spread Cheryl, Doug, welcome. Good to see you again. So the polls are so close. But are we learning anything from the early voting? What I think we've seen in the early voting is first that the Republicans are participating at a
This won't stop us.
discouraged. And second, I think we're seeing a rather robust turnout from people who, whether it be responding to
Burn to
the start,
settles that.
or to the issues with
That should do it.
abortion, so-called romance that last week, 14 days. Those are to me the two trends, but frankly, I don't think we're going to sort it all out until the polls. So that much time to be on track. So what do you think here is against the conduct? What is this election going to turn? What will be decisive? I think a couple of things. First, one of the things Trump has not talked about enough, which is the need for challenge, the new economic policies that himself succeeded with in the White House. I think to the extent voters focus on change that works for Trump, I think what happens is to make it clear that she's the candidate of change.
I get it now.
With a new, different agenda, without in any way distancing yourself or criticizing Joe Biden.
What?
So, which one of those dynamics most strongly, I think, will ultimately determine who wins the swing states and ultimately the election? Are you saying that you thought that you think that Donald Trump let Kamala Harris get away with making herself too much of a change candidate? I mean,
Let's hurry.
after all, she's been right beside President Biden for 4 years. Is that correct? think it's credible, but I think she's gotten away with it. I don't think Trump's identity
We have the edge.
certainly is a big issue.
Settle this quick.
A tough one.
The power of fire.
I think I'm getting used to this.
That she's closed the gap between Trump on economic management. He's still ahead, but by about half as much as when the campaigns. How much difference are some of the closing?
Push through. Okay, just give it all you got.
To abortion rights,
I won't hold back. Fire. Through here.
Burn to us.
That's a big economic focus. No, it isn't. And
The next one will fall just as easy.
shows
Okay. I feel stronger.
But on issues, so I think she's right to make the
That should do it.
about personality. But again, if I were advisor, I would be like this as president. A new direction for the country, new leadership, and that's back to the past. That's what she's doing. And Donald Trump, of course, his ads really inflation.
We have the edge.
This could be our chance.
The romance described it.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Does that make any difference in the final day? You know, it doesn't look
There are
from
still
the
some
polling
foes
I've seen
Let's push through.
now that it
This is our chance.
Forward!
Settle this quick.
Still up.
It looks to me that his momentum has stopped.
No way I'm stopping
There's been a slight swing back to
That should do it.
CNN polls in the so-called blue wall, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. So I'm just talking about the
Let's give him a fight.
I'll give him my own. 2016.
Let's go.
23.5.
Burn. Stay sharp. Okay.
Burn to us.
The pollster will say, what we've corrected for that. Do you think that? I think
They chose the wrong opponent.
I'm not sure entirely. And part of it is that there are low propensity voters who are angry.
How's that?
Now's our chance.
This is our chance. Forward.
Let's settle this quick.
There are
The tough one.
sunshine voters out there who might manifest themselves on election day, but I'm aware
think I'm getting used to
my
this.
colleagues, there's been some effort to correct. But even a one
I think that's all of them.
undercount would elect Donald Trump on Tuesday. Is this the hardest presidential election for you to call? Here at the end is by far the hardest election that I can remember. That two that were similar was the year 2000 when Gore lost narrowly to W. Bush. In 1980, when there was that massive swing from a close election to one of the historic landslides. Venture a guess on the winner? You know, if I did that today, I bet on Trump, and I felt a lot more confident about that before the rally this week than I do now. I bet you. Thanks so much for coming in. When we come back, we have the candidates make their proof.
Bye.
prescription information network, all in one simple thing for a low $0 monthly premium. United Healthcare offers reliable plans with benefits built to be used, including $0 annual physical exams, $0 lab tests, and $0 preventive care like mammograms and colonoscopies. And you get more for your Medicare.
Leave it to me.
With $0 premiums on routine dental services.
I'm heading out.
Plus $0 premiums on hundreds of prescriptions at the pharmacy or by mail. Now's the time to look at United Healthcare variety of plans. So give us a call to learn more about coverage options in your area, all designed to fit your needs and budget. And to help make your Medicare experience simple, you get it all in one card. Only from United Healthcare.
What do you think?
Your member ID and much
Yep.
more. Sure. Visit your primary care provider, dentist, or eye doctor, or fill a prescription at the pharmacy, and use it to access Medicare Advantage's largest national network of providers. Now, if you have any of these chronic conditions, be sure to ask about United Healthcare's chronic specialties. It's December 7th. Now's the time to learn more. America's most chosen Medicare Advantage.
Such tremendous power.
Click to connect with United Healthcare today about the only Medicare Advantage plans with the AARP. For coverage you
It's
can
horrible.
for your
Can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow. Damn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
The American way. I'll cut costs by cracking down on corporate price caps, make housing more affordable, lower taxes for middle-class families, and protect Social Security. I will focus on getting things done.
Vile monster. You're mine.
Let's get to
The power of fire.
Today with a message of your vote on Tuesday. I will
What's going on?
I will stop
didn't even
the
flinch.
invasion.
Damn it all. I'm not going down like this.
And I will bring back the American. This is all you need to know. If you don't think we will fix it, I will fix it.
You're barely holding it together.
How is it this strong? I'll distract it. You two, run!
What?
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Gotta heal up quick.
Wasn't enough.
No! Please, say something.
Sure. Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate, subtle child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Argument about abortion rights is obviously being made because
Thy fate is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. A future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy partner falls, but only one will be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time has come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Donald Trump's closing argument, on the other hand, is indeed, as we just talked about, inflation, it's about the border, as well about the fact that the economy was strong during the first 2 years of his presidency, and he's saying that he will restore that strong economy. The final point I would make is the undecided voters are watching this weekend to see what arguments are made into the campaign. Undecided voters. At that point, it's the parents, that's when the Donald Trump's found himself in a couple of disputes. One with Liz Cheney over her, calling her essentially a war hawk,
who likes wars and conflict, that sort of thing. Is that likely to be a distraction from the main message, which you heard is inflation?
We've got to find a way to fight back.
Reflects on their votes and views of these candidates. And two, she said she wants for the $8 billion on the next day of the debate. She wants $5 billion in taxes. She's talking about restructuring the Supreme Court, giving the federal government the power to price gouging, quote unquote, and
Scour!
For a lot of that stuff that the country, you know. What Mason Powell is saying is that this is, if it's on the issue, Trump wins. Yeah, I've got personality. Personally, I think substance is going to
Are you okay?
people's minds.
If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Living, household prices, groceries, insurance, the cost of housing. As far as I can tell, that is what people are worried about.
Looks like it mainly attacks the head.
It won't hold.
We can target those.
Wind!
That's it! Stay on
Let's stay calm.
Let's go! It's very simple. She has
Scour!
refused to...
We've got to hit the other spot too.
Very serious choice. Something. For her unwilling
Seeker!
to upset the progressive left. And instead, hide this agenda.
Wind!
Voters really make a decision. She hasn't liked to do anything about
What?
To separate explicit.
Eating its own fruits and heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Talking about 2019.
Scour!
Briefly, if Trump loses, why?
Wind!
Because people remember
Alright, how's that?
You don't want to sign up for that either. Madison this week being Alright, still ahead. Democrats are scrambling home.
We don't take out those apple things? I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this? Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there. Seeker. Scour.
on his name.
Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
Gosh! Not like they could get you with that.
Come forth, royal soul! Scour! Still up? I won't hold back! Wind!
Remember, you can fall in love. If you need it, we print it with 20% off. But it's so yes. Applying our money, it funds deposit at the next business day
I'll strive for greater heights.
Brian breaks down election scenarios with people who get false statement or ReFantazio send a campaign and Pennsylvania.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that troll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Did you know anything like this?
Right. For now, the mission comes first.
Right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Big sticks, you can pass all 51 votes if they break the filibuster. So there are about 7
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, we're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up here?
I think we'll probably get to the great job of candidate selection there, particularly not being with Matt Roosevelt not to run.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Cleaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magical arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's powers were reached, it was no ordinary age who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Cleaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can we still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran, unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn him, man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Luis will also be in the royal court. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. But I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Yeah, I think people will be able to see through that. The other thing that I would add
Now,
is that
we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boys. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Bigger, better, bolder, brighter, happier, stronger, freer, greater, and more united than ever before.
This is an important message for everyone on Medicare. Right now is the Medicare annual enrollment period.
Indeed.
And today we are talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage.
I see.
If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now. You may be eligible for plans in your zip code with additional benefits or cost savings you may not be receiving now or that may have previously not been available to you. Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now. If you're on Medicare, you could call even if you called last year. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits or cost savings. Call to speak with a licensed insurance agent before the end of the annual enrollment period. You don't get Medicare Part C benefits automatically, so call now for your free 2025 no obligation Medicare benefits review. Just call 800-454-1178.
Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
Everyone on Medicare. Right now is the Medicare annual enrollment period. And today we're talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called
I wanted to tell you, though.
If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now. You may be
I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you.
You may not be receiving now.
I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Additional benefits or cost savings. Call to speak with a licensed
not your fault.
agent before
You say that, but look,
you don't get Medicare Part C
I can't fight with you.
so call now.
But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
My doctor's office with the filing.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Think of all the places that could expose your info.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
There's a problem, fix it.
It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy.
Reduces wrinkles.
Enjoy it while you can.
My skin looks plumpier. I literally
Good night.
10 pounds in the first couple of weeks. Learn more at trysimulabundant.com.
Election day may not be until Tuesday, but the legal challenges are already well underway. The Supreme Court weighing in this week on ballot bounty in Pennsylvania.
Well, hello.
As president of Washington.
Nice to meet you.
We're seeing the election
I've been
not
waiting.
just on the campaign trail, but in the courts as well. Republicans and Democrats
And now you've acquired a most interesting mind.
a few days ago to remove about 1,600 people from the voter registration rolls. State officials say the effort is aimed at stopping non-citizens from voting. But the Justice Department has reviewed the state's program, prohibiting the ineligible voters having too close to election day, violating a federal
In the
law.
moments
The
where your
DOJ
heart
has
is
made
most
officials
pricked by
take
the
block
book,
and potentially
can
remove
reach
eligible voters. In response, Republican
My
Governor
name is
Glenn
Will,
Youngkin says voters
and I am
who believe
the
they were
humble author
improperly
of the novel
disqualified
you've been reading.
will cast their ballots.
You stand now in my sight. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it
Academia.
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond the until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power of awakening. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal nature. You can even change your appearance using the raw matter within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend, what I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue, a transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as mere mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Now, Kim, just sort of stepping back from the particulars here, overall, we had a lot of troubles in 2020. Gave Trump some openings to say that the election was rigged. When you look at what's going on across the country now, with the Democrats and Republicans marshaling all these poll watchers and lawyers, is it fair
We'll
to say
meet
the
again,
election
I'm
is
sure.
actually likely to
Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
I think everyone should have a lot more confidence that
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
You know, one big difference, Paul, is that the Republicans placed all their litigation eggs, as it were, into the basket after the election.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lads, you'll be our vanguard. There'll be a trial by fire, But the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable.
Reading a lot of press coverage from people who are critical of Trump after 2020, saying, "Oh, there he goes again. He's prepared."
Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special.
Don't forget, one more move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me.
Let's check them out. This will all be for nothing if we get lost.
The process of election is becoming too complicated. In Pennsylvania, consider what's going on with that case. You can make 4 or 5 mistakes to mail-in ballot. You don't put it in the secrecy envelope. You don't properly sign it. Another issue is smudged postmarks. It is just becoming so difficult to vote. And much of it has to do with voter registration and Democrats try to use voter registration rules.
Stop.
Why should they be surprised when
This place here.
Here's, let's see.
This place here.
These issues. I agree with Alicia. I'm sure the Supreme Court has said,
Don't let your guard down.
A workable election system for you. That is your job. That doesn't mean it's going to get better. Perhaps as Kim is suggesting, it is becoming a little bit simpler.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Track, it is resource-rich with magma crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of celebrity stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road, leading to the derelict mines.
And they found 20 illegal aliens on rolls and 150 cases that are still investigations that are still open. But that's a state with billions of voters. So it's pretty small. Pretty small problem you raised.
Huh?
All right, so we had a closer look at the battle for control of
What
the House
happened?
of Representatives, where 2 of the 2 dozen races could decide who wields the speaker's gavel.
No. Don't let your guard down.
Swing, let's do that.
Look at that!
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward.
Let's do that.
Sometimes omega-3 fish oil supplements can be difficult to absorb. I recommend $2 Advanced Omega-3 with phospholipid-bound omegas for up to 10 times better bioavailability. $2 Advanced Omega-3, the power of 10x.
Here we go. Herbicide produces the same power as its big one, so that passes the same as we're on limited talk in Texas. 500 services, $20. Call 67. A large retail store just canceled huge order in the next 10 minutes from it's their loss. First time they've scanned classified
What's wrong?
only 1488. I can't believe I'm even saying that. Only 1488. It's even better than the time coming on my entire classic collection of wholesale prices. Upgrade to a queen size my pillow for just $18.88. King size only $1 more. And my body pillows for $29.88. And multi-use my pillows for only $9.88. So go to mypillow.com and put the number on the screen.
Got it?
Use your promo code to take advantage of wholesale pricing for that first time ever on TV, including my standard size my pillow, only $14.88. They've never
been offered this before. We have limited quantities at this price, so limit's going to be 10, and once they're gone, they're gone. What makes America great? When we're down, we rise. We fix the broken. We heal the hurt. We rescue the lost. There's no challenge too big for the American spirit. Today, our border, our economy, and safety and front. After 4 years, Kamala Harris made us less secure.
All right.
Releasing millions of illegal immigrants. We're less safe.
Come on! Push on! All right, how's that? Come on!
Very impressive.
But President Trump will fix it. Together, we'll end the high cost, crime, and chaos. We're one people, one family, a glorious nation under God. We will never give in, we will never give up, we will never back down, we will
Hold
never, ever surrender. This is our time. And
Got
this
it.
is our time. It will fix it. President Donald J. Trump. Make America great again. With 3 days to go, the battle for control of the House of Representatives is coming down the line. The latest Fox News power rankings putting 22 races toss up Canada. Republicans are scrambling to hang on to their majority as Republicans look to California and New York in their effort to flip some red states blue and make Jim Jeffries the next speaker.
I'm counting on you.
So at least it's really an interesting California New York blue states.
That being the case.
This is where Republicans are hoping to
All right,
we're down.
we have the edge.
Go straight.
Number 4 and Orange County, one of LA and one in Empire. Now, California Republicans are actually back on Mexico, and that's in part because 3 of the legislators or 4 of the stations are running.
Wind!
So they're running against
The next one will fall just as easy.
raise gas prices in Sacramento
Looks like we're safe for now.
I believe the state legislature who's running against State Alameda up in the Central Valley is actually voting on that. And then again, in
Throw the defensive.
Let's give him a fight. Seeker! Scour!
It's interesting.
Even easier than expected.
It's a place down where Coco and that's cool.
All right, let's push that.
Did it!
You know, like Mike is running it on their Westchester. The issue
Enemy source.
We have the edge. Let's take them all out. Come forth, royal soul. Stay sharp. It's not over yet.
Nothing to worry about.
Because Joe says that is something stupid I said when I was younger.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Not bad at all.
What was it? Yeah. It's not that fun. The Democrats running away from those points.
That was the last of it.
Run for the center in a lot of these elections in New York. Or in Westchester County, Catskill, Central New York. A lot of working class people have moved up into those areas. They're tending now towards the right.
This battle's ours.
This could be our chance.
A real chance to hold on.
It won't hold back. Wind! Just one left.
Go on, finish the job.
Alaska is one of them. There's a Democratic seat there that we're trying. But
You hate to see it.
Yeah, in terms of what
That'll do it.
Republicans are looking, their spots are spread out on the map. And Alaska is one I'm feeling very confident about, hopeful about. Because that last time around,
What is it?
messing up their strategy with regards to the states, the adopted ranked choice voting system.
they had multiple candidates on the ballot, and it allowed Mary Portola, a Democrat, to end up victorious in state government quite substantially for Donald Trump. This time around, changing tactics about one candidate against her, and so pretty good. Another one, Maine, Dylan Mulder, he always has a very close race, but it's aggressive Republican senator against him this time. North Carolina lawmaker Ron Davis, freshman Democrat, being challenged by Mary Portola. So they spread out across the map, but all three enough to distance that Joe Biden won them.
Now then.
And a lot of these guys are getting having a lot of trouble justifying other than that's very progressive voting. Some pressure from their left to pass a lot of legislation sitting on with
When Michigan 7, Kyle, this is Scott Slotkin and giving up Tom Barrett beating that race. Myra Florence, Texas, Mexico border, she is running again. She against Vicente Gonzalez, and that comes from more conservative.
Thank you.
One more I would add is Congress did not make it in Nebraska. Blue dot because Nebraska is one of the states.
Okay, let's give this all we got. Let's settle this quick. Let's go. Scour!
Last one down.
Take this! Not worth our breath.
That was the last one.
You can win a district carried by Biden, or Democrat, you can win a district carried by Trump.
Push through!
Nobody here to lay claim to it. So it's yours.
There's also been where they've been
Our usual tactics should work.
I'll be getting a head start.
Come forth, royal soul!
Just 2 left down. We've got nothing to worry about.
Let's take wind! Just one left.
Only one left. Finish them off.
Some battles are hard enough.
There are still some foes around. Don't let the guard down.
Incoming!
On the side of these
I won't hold back! Scour! It's still up?
Well, that about does it.
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp.
Alright, how's that?
Very impressive.
For cheap, stinky format. Archetype, we make our floor liners and carpet liners here at home out of pure, non-toxic materials.
This won't stop us.
Find out everything we have at WT.com.
So, my special box of things. That's running at a range of 10 bits. On this box of things.
Sometime. That's generational.
Vitus power! Wind!
Let's catch our breath.
We made short work of them.
Hold on.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before. but I won't waver. Wind!
What is that? Never seen anything like it! That's not an igniter! Take this! Let's do this! Here they come!
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Finish the job!
It's on you!
Is he serious? Yes, they still have to get ready for this job. Maybe they don't.
Coming at us!
Without confidence, he just another job. Don't disrespect. That's right. Don't disrespect.
Come forth, royal soul!
I'm ready.
Scour!
Take this!
Get ready!
Sight!
Vitus power! Wind! Still up?
Stand
Rather than choosing someone that would balance
Good.
daily, who would appeal to these independents and moderates these voters. Because these final votes in elections, they capitalizing on them, and if they are the ones who push us over the line, that they're doing the right
Let's hurry.
thing, not to someone that was reassured those voters much as he did with Pence in the last election.
All right.
Hey. Intimidated by the left, doesn't like the hero who's a maker of their views, including Israel. Look at the polls. The recent one has the heroes approval rating of 59%, favorability for Harris
Save this.
51, for Trump 45, and Harris uses Pennsylvania actually not being secure for the one over the eight. Alicia.
Congress's biggest mistake was not saying what she would do differently when asked on the fact that she was asked again.
Excellent. We'll see you guys on the flip, alright? Peace.